Over the last few weeks, UK Pivot has been bringing to you a series of insightful, educative, and empowering talks coming out of the 2-day symposium that we hosted in October entitled Leveling Up. This week and for the next 3 weeks, we'll be continuing with that series. And this Friday, we have the pleasure of having Marta Aluko presenting. Marta is a social media consultant, she's an entrepreneur, and she runs her own social media consultancy firm called Marta Genics, providing social media strategy advice as well as content creation for small to medium-sized companies and individuals. She's going to be talking to us about the power of social media, and most importantly, how to turn it around for your benefit rather than just being a consumer. You're sure to find this insightful. Enjoy.
I'm a digital marketing strategist, and I run my own digital marketing company. So I think the best starting point is going to be to actually hear the definition what the social media is, because we all see it, we all hear around it, but what actually is the social media? So the term social media refers to a computer-based technology that facilitates the sharing of ideas, thoughts, and information through virtual networks and communities. Now, social media is internet-based and gives users quick electronic communication of content, such as personal information, documents, videos, and photos. Users engage with social media via computer, tablet, or smartphone via web-based software application. Long and boring. In other words, social media is a community, virtual community, people who are sharing and creating content. And they are interacting with each other. Social is very, very crucial. It is a community for people to talk with each other, to communicate with each other, to interact, so on and so forth. And according to the global social media statistics, there are over 4.7 billion social media users in July 2020, which is equivalent to 59% of the global population, which I think is wow. 59% of global population. And the fact is that the social media originated only for the interaction between family and friends, especially those with a long distance. This was the original plan for it. And then the business came around. So this opportunity of, prompt, quick communication, right? Whereby you can reach anyone in the world at the same time. How great is that? This is the power of the social media. So social media have two functions. For individuals and for the businesses. For individuals is to keep in touch with family, friends, as I've mentioned. Some people use social media to connect with like-minded people. So, for example, cat lovers will connect with the cat lovers. Those who love travels will connect with travels, and so on and so forth. Other ones are using social media as network career opportunities. Others play games, and then they communicate with each other, sharing tips, how to get over the next level, and so on and so forth. Don't know much about it, but my kids do, so I can tell you more if you wish. And of course, sharing their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, their insight about either the particular place they visit, or maybe the restaurants they have been in, or maybe the shop, or maybe the service they received. So this is what it is for. Businesses, now they use social media in an incredible way. They are using them and making millions in an incredible way. They use those platforms to engage with old and new customers. They use it to advertise and promote their product, services, and so on and so forth. They also are able to find out and determine the new trends which are among the customers. And of course, they are offering the customer care and support. An example of social medias. I think I'm going to surprise you with some. There's so many of them, but I'm just going to mention the most important ones, which are the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We've heard about them. Facebook Messenger. It's also seen as a social media platform. It's not just a messenger. It's a social media platform. So is the WhatsApp. We all were using the WhatsApp. LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and the list goes on and on and on. But these 9 are the most popular and used by. Now, how many of you is using the social media in the room? Oh, quite a large number. I like that. I thought I'm going to hear, no, that's not for me. I know this is not for Chris. We've spoke before. Chris was mentioning, nah, I'm not using social media. This is not for me. Now, let us see, what are the benefits of the social media. So first of all, it is the ability to discover that what is happening around you in a real time, very quick. You don't have to turn the TV on to know that there was a car accident on M4. M5. My goodness, there's no M4 even. And so on M2, M1, right? So you just have to turn on your Facebook or any other platform. Here you are seeing it all. You can also find out the events which are happening in your area, right? Those small community events. Now, I'm not talking about the big ones, but the small community events. Additionally to that, you will get weather updates. Right? We all like them. We all need them, especially in Northern Ireland. Today it's raining. In a couple of hours it's going to be sunshine, and so on and so forth. And the benefit of social media, again, is ability to stay connected, right? With people, with family, with friends, through the photos, videos, messages, and so on and so forth. We also are able to build relationships with like-minded people. Once again, it is going to be based on your interest, your belief, political view, and so on and so forth. We can also use and benefit from social media by creating the awareness what is important to us. Things maybe which you don't think that they have been spoken about enough on the TV, or maybe you don't agree with what the politicians are doing, or maybe there are cases you feel mistreated. You can use social media as a platform to speak up instead of them trying to brush it up underneath the carpet. And also, via social media, you can discover new ideas and trends. And that's not only about the fashion and the new shoe style. It is going way, way beyond that. You can find out even, which job career is currently, the most popular or the most wanted. You can find out which new movies are out there, which new books are trending out there. All those things are on social media when you can find out. For businesses, the benefits of social media are massive. So if you are a business owner, I think, yes, we can talk after. But I will just mention the few. So businesses are using social media marketing strategies to target their customers right on their phone, right on their laptops. And you've seen it yourself. As soon as you open, the ad pops up. There's an offer. There's a discount. As long as you sign up, as long as you do this, as long as you do that. These things are there right in the front of your face. You don't even need to come out of your own bed to be actually prompt to buy something, to use someone's service or whatnot. Businesses are also using social media to build their own fan base. So loyal fans, loyal customers, which later on will become the advocates. They are also creating a culture behind their own brand and bringing attention and traffic to the business alone. And while social media has its positive sides, which I have just mentioned, many point to the platforms to call out the negative side of it, and overusage of social media could lead into the addiction. Some might contribute into insecurities, jealousy, stress, anxiety. And also social media, we've noticed that, especially during the COVID-19, so many, because it's accessible by everyone can share, everyone can write anything. So many misleading, fabricated information has been posted there. And I think we need to take the point of that every single post, every single video, we need to check the source of it. We cannot take it for granted and just keep reposting, either sharing the panic, either sharing the unnecessary interest over something which is not actually valuable or actually true. So please, once again, especially when it comes to saving lives, especially when it comes to really important information, take a step back. Is the source where you are receiving the information from, is it reliable? The same is with websites. Not everything which is on a website is true. Website can be created in the corner of your own home in the span of a day. That's the truth of the matter. If you know how to, you can do that overnight. And the website will be out there functioning. So anything you've seen on it may not be the truth. That's why take your time, take a step back and read through it, confirm if the information is true or not. And the rule of the social media, and it's important in our modern society. I think social media has progressively developed from more than just being a personal life, right? Social media has been has made noticeable changes how people have been recruited in the workplaces, unfortunately. Managers quite often are going back into your social media profiles to check what you like, what you don't like, what you comment, where you have been, what you have seen, and so on and so forth. So I would advise that apply wisdom in everything you post online. Wisdom is the key. Social media also has served us in another way, especially during the COVID. Has shown us that without social media, I believe our lives would have been not remained the same, because if you can imagine 30 years ago, if COVID had taken place, we had Nokia 3310 and playing the snake game, I don't think we would have enjoyed for so much. So thank God for social media, thank God for all the internet and what was available for us. So they served us very, very well. And companies, I believe, are adopting more forms of it, right, in terms of organizing the meetings. It is despite your location, despite the time, you can actually connect with everyone, have the conference, have the meeting, being available. So, and it is cost effective as well. You don't need to worry about the transportation. You don't need to worry about the place of the event. You don't need to worry about snacks and entertainment. So I think social media have played a huge, huge role in that. Also spending the leisure time. Not often we are seeing now in the trains or in the buses, people reading the books. More likely we are seeing people's faces stuck on the phones, scrolling through newsfeed, one platform or the other, watching the videos, looking at the photos, reading someone's blog or whatever. So this is definitely has impacted our lives, and this is where we are. And I believe that social media has also removed the gap between the higher authority and the normal human being, like me and you. I think that has been really, really helpful. We can, again, I'm going to mention that we can use social media wisely and create awareness about those unsolved, mistreated situations which we have found ourselves in. I believe we are all here sort of from Belfast. Okay, let me say, do you remember the little boy Noah, which has, what happened to him, right? That was in 2020. Until today, we are talking about it. And it is by the power of the social media, by the power of this lady using this free tool to create the awareness. Like, look, I don't think it was right. She got the army of Noah right behind her, and we are talking about thousands of people. So if you are using social media wisely, they can become an effective tool for you, and it's going to be beneficial in numerous ways. It's just a matter how you want to use it. So at the very beginning, I've mentioned that social media originated to be just a connection between the family and friends. So mostly they were just for fun. But not anymore now. Reflecting how important social media is, and I just want to create that awareness for you, and maybe so you can even pass it on to your children, that social media and the US Department of Homeland Security is collecting social media profiles to actually analyze potential immigrants whilst they are processing their applications. So if the Homeland Security is looking through your social media, talk less of anyone else. This is important. Social media, if you are on it, make sure you have all the things in place in terms of your safeguarding, who can see your content, your privacy is implemented, and the fact is, right, now we need to, whatever you say there, I think it comes from the movies, whatever you say may be used against you, right? Is that a police saying? And this is exactly what is happening on the social media. There are examples of people who have actually suffered through the bad habits on the social media, through the negligence and literally promptness to be nasty towards one another. And they thought if I press the delete button, that's going to disappear. Unfortunately, it won't. It might disappear from your newsfeed. You may not see it again, but it's there. And once it's there, that's it. So please, especially for our young ones. I know maybe as an adult, I'm assuming I shouldn't have done that, but I am assuming that as an adult, we have that wisdom. So whichever wisdom we are applying in a normal life, we should apply in our virtual lives. But please let us pass on that to our teenage young adults, which we have them at home. It is so important because now they are just posting anything. In terms of the photos, in terms of the videos, some of them are quite nasty. Some of them are, some of them funny. I'm not saying don't do the funny thing. Yes, do. Enjoy your youthfulness. But be vigilant because social media are here to stay, and social media are not going anywhere, and they are becoming more important. I believe very soon we won't need to fill in any application forms when it comes to going for work. We will just hand over the handle, and this is who I am. Because everything is going to be linked in, together, and everything is going to be there. So we need to be vigilant. Use it to its benefits. Use it. Yes, please, by all means, just be wise about it. So when it comes to social media in your career, right? What can I do about it? I'm sorry, I know it is your topic, but just a couple of points I want to mention. You can use social media in terms of your career. You can use them as your business. So I'm just going to analyze a couple of them just to give you a brief idea. So I think the most important one, which cannot be ignored whenever you are looking for the opportunity of a new job, leveling up as we are here today, it is the LinkedIn. That's a serious professional social networking, cannot be ignored. Cannot. And LinkedIn offers the various ways of how you can find and connect with relevant professions in your industry. The key is to find an approach with folks that you have to know, and you should know. So you need to be able to differentiate those things. Please don't go for the quantity, always go for the quality. It's not the number of the followers, it's not the number of the following subscribers, no matter which platform we are talking about. It's about the quality, right? And I'm going to give you an example. You may have 700 followers on the Instagram and making £10,000 a month, and you can have 200k followers and not a penny, but actually a death. So don't be looking at those numbers. I know, as they say, numbers don't lie. But it's not true. And we are talking about the quantity, not the quality, not the quantity. I'm so sorry. So yes, LinkedIn, this is it if you are job hunting, but please don't wait for the moment whenever you are already jobless or about to be jobless tomorrow. Try to build your portfolio, your profile, whilst you are good and well. It takes time. Every social media platform takes time, takes consistency, takes hard work, takes the right connections. So don't wait until you are on fire. Start building your profile already now. You never know when the opportunity might come, whereby you're going to level up without you even thinking that I wasn't even planning to change my job, but the opportunity came across. Here I am. And please, the Twitter as well, use them away. Another one is Facebook. I know Facebook might seem like job hunting on Facebook. Like, really? Yes, really. Job hunting on Facebook is the way to go. Follow the company you're applying for, the industry you're looking for. Try to find the companies there. Find out who they are. What is the culture in their workplace? How they are operating. Even see what the previous employees and current employees are saying about them. The reviews are there. Because you might seem like a dream job for you, but then when you're reading what the ex-employee is, saying about the particular place, you will ask yourself again, do I really want to go there? And also, don't forget to tell your friends of what you are looking for. Yes, as much as the word of mouth works in a physical world, the same goes when it comes to the social media. What the advertisement your friend or your mom or your husband or your daughter is seeing on their news feed is not the same for you. So when they know what you are looking for, they will be able to share that with you. Be open, speak about it. And I'm just going to briefly, because of our time, I know we want to go for a lunch, and it's been quite a day. How do we want to succeed on social media? And I'm going to use Instagram as a case study. And it doesn't matter, either you have a business or you want to be an influencer, or you're not even maybe thinking about it yet, but maybe in the future, what shall I do? So instead of, and additionally to that, right, people don't like to follow the rules. We agree with that? We are the rule breakers, okay? So I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to show you what people are doing and is wrong. So instead of you doing what I'm telling you to do, I'm going to tell you what not to do. Yes. So we're going to start with your bio. And those rules apply to all of the platforms. I'm using Instagram as a case study, but please feel free to apply that to every single one platform. Your bio has to be clear. Perfect clear. Don't be silly. Don't be saying how great you are, right? But what you can offer. What is your purpose? This is important. People are tired of hearing buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. They are hearing that continuously. They want to see what you are offering, how it's going to make them feel. They want to feel good. Everyone wants to feel good. So make sure that whatever you are putting in your bio is in that aspect. And ensure you have a clear picture. Your picture is either your face, or if you are running the business, make sure that either you are face of your business, whoever is the face of your business, or just simply put the logo. Make it clear, visually recognizable. Because it is very hard to establish either you are a true company or you are a scam, or there's so many dodgy things going on. So make sure that your profile picture is clear. In terms of the posting on social medias, once again, the rule of quality over quantity will apply into that. Yes, there's a requirement to be consistent. Don't believe when someone tells you have to post every day. No, you don't. Do it in your own space, do it in your own time, as long as it is consistently. If you have enough time to post 3 times a week, that's great, as long as you are consistently posting 3 posts every week. Please do. Remaining consistent is way better than being all there and then you are disappearing. So always quality over the quantity. Please remember to put call to action. And you're going to ask me, what is the call to action? You have to tell people what you want them to do whenever they are on your profile. So for example, if you are a shoe seller, you have to tell people that they have to click on the link, that they have to go to your website. Otherwise, they will just scroll away. People need to be told what to do. If you want them to sign up for your training, if you want them to sign up for your program, if you want them to come and register, you have to tell them, come, register. This is the link. This is the place where the link is. You have to tell people. The competition is huge out there. People don't have time to be looking for it. If you don't tell them, they're going to scroll away. So simply tell them. I know it sounds so like, come on, it's obvious that I have to, do A, B, or C. No, it's not obvious. We are assuming that they don't know anything. Tell them what to do. If you want them to like your photo, tell them, like my picture. If you want them to make a comment, tell them to make the comment. Make it obvious. They need to know. Honestly, it works magic. It works magic. You will see so many videos. I'll be looking at the advertisement and I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do next? What is it? What is it? Shall I go on your website or on your landing page? Or shall I don't know, register? Click like? What do you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do. So don't forget, whenever you are doing, posting, either video, post, whatever it is, make sure you enter the call to action. Again, don't be pushy, don't be selling. Don't be selling. Don't be selling, don't be selling, don't be selling. You do sell, but don't be telling them that you're selling. give them what they want to hear. You provide a service. Whatever service it is a service. Again, I will go back to the shoes. You are not selling shoes, you are selling comfort. You are selling breathable feet, which they are not sweaty. This is what you are selling. This is what your selling point is. You are not only selling the shoes. So you need to find your way around it. Not to be just about the selling, but to bring the feeling in this situation. Yes, and I think one of the most important thing is, before you even going to post anything, before you're going to write anything, you need to find out who you are talking to. That's very, very important, because that will determine how you are going to communicate with your audience. What posts are you going to post? You will determine which platforms you are going to use, because if you are going to talk to 60 or 70, you have services for 60, 70 years old, you will not use TikTok as your platform. You will go for the Facebook. You may not even go for the Instagram, because they may not be there. So this is very, very important. If you are doing wallpapers and you're doing home decorations, you're going to be targeting ladies. They are more on a Pinterest. They are more on a Instagram. This is where they want to see all these beautiful photos, beautiful features you have to sell. So you need to know who you are talking to. And you cannot turn around and say that I'm selling everything to everyone. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because when there's a saying in my country, when everything is for everyone and for everything, it means it's rubbish. It's just rubbish. So don't present yourself like this is rubbish. Please make sure that whenever you are planning, even if you want to be an influencer, you want to be a vlogger, you want to open up your own YouTube channel, talking about things or planning to share knowledge, make sure that you know who you are talking to. It will determine a lot. It will make your work easier. Yes. So at the very end, as my conclusion, I want everyone to enjoy social media. I want really everyone to enjoy social media. Social medias are so powerful. They are so beautiful. I've learned so much. There is negativity, but please don't let the negativity overturn the beauty and power of social media. Don't be only thinking that it is only for young people. No, it's not. It's for everyone. Everyone will find something for themselves. And again, what's common sense in a real life? It's common sense in a virtual life. And please, the wisdom has to be applied. And remember that your digital footprint is irreversible. You cannot just simply remove it. So be aware of that. And yes. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being there. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much.